Okay, happy 4th of July. As you see, I wanted to show you what I've been working on. This is just the decorations for the party. I made these two signs that say, God bless America, and then it says, land that I love. And then I just added some bows with a rosette into my flower pot that I always have. And then I love my patriotic roosters. You know I'm a chicken girl. And there's their leftover spoons. There's the napkins. And here is my whole, this is going to be my food table. And I made that banner, I love the USA. And then our friend from church, Sandy, made that for my niece. And I'm going to put like foods and condiments on that. And then I just made rosettes. And then these little firecrackers I made on both sides there. And then there is my window, and I just did the tablecloths with red, white, and blue tablecloths with streamers hanging down. And the streamers are all the way, but it's kind of windy right now, so there's that. Okay, I'll show you the next part right now. Okay, so here is my table. I just put two folding tables together. There's a rosette in the front, and you guys know how much I love chickens and roosters, and so I just used some bandanas, the same firecrackers, and I just added some of my things with some flags. And there is my table setting, and I just did the red and white, blue and white plastic silverware, and I just tied the napkin with some tooling, polka dot tooling, and so there's that. These are some candles in there, and I just tied the red and white tinsel type of garland around it. And then I added my gingham tablecloth that I've had for 100 years. And then I love this. I just found this strawberry pitcher, and I just added a rosette with USA and a flag and some red, white, and blue flowers. And then the little strawberry tea catchers or whatever with my Mary Englebright cake platter, just so it can sit higher. And there's that with some more fireworks that I had made out of the toilet paper rolls. And then the same thing, there's more here. And the same candle. And then a red bandana with the tinsel. And then just another plant there with some rosette and a flag. And then here is, well, it's kind of leaning, but it's a little windy. But there's that. There's this side view of my 4th of July here, as you can see. It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun to have a party. 4th of July party. So there's all of that. I don't know if you could tell, but I made these curtains here in my patio. I wanted to kind of dress it up. So there is curtains now for my patio, and that's how it looks. It looks pretty. And I hung up my little lanterns that I've had for so long. And then I just added my little Mary Englebright. The lighting isn't that good, but just bloom where you are planted. And all of that. And there's the yard. There's my sign out there, Johnston Ranch. And then here's more bloom where you're planted. We hung some rosettes. So that is the view from here. There's Trooper's doghouse out there. And here's just, well, there's my rock star. That's what I've taken to do all this. It's a lot of work. And I still have to go and cook everything. But at least it's decorated, and I am having so much fun doing it because I wanted to share it with all of you. Okay, next I'll show you our outfits, our makeup, and the food. Bye! Okay, so here we are. Yeah, there's Paisley. We're all red, white, and blued out. I want to start with Scarlett first. She has on her red lipstick. On her, if you close your eyes, she has on her blue eyeshadow. I made this for her years ago. And she was a little girl, and it's still working. She has on her little red and white crop top and her thrifted skirt, and she's just going to be barefoot today. Paisley has on her little Minnie Mouse dress with, it has fireworks on it and her little bows. And then Juliet, she's rocking her bun with her bandana, and then she also has like red eyeshadow on with the blue. She can't see because her eyes are blue. And red lipstick. And then all she's wearing is her little blue crop top, her little shorts, and then her chucks. So that is the girlies. Say bye. Okay, so this is me now, and this is just my makeup. I did a blue eyeliner with white shadow and like a red eyeshadow, and then my Ruby Woo lipstick, and then I did my nails red and blue. And then I made this was just an old dress that I repurposed with felt flowers, and I made these felt flowers here. And then I just added this red and white bow for my scrapbooking supplies, and then just my flip-flops. So you could always just do what you have in your closet and repurpose it. Okay, so here is our food here. We're having some hot dogs, we're having some pasta salad, and then we have like little candies there, red, white, and blue. We have our condiments, we have cheeseburgers, and then that is our food. Yay! There's Paisley. Say hi, Paige. Hi. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Great. How's the food? Great. Are you having a rad time? Amazing. Yay! How are you doing, Troop? Poor baby, you're hungry. Yay! 4th of July. Woo! Okay, so what I want to show you now is our dessert table. If you just can here. These are all of our desserts, and I'm going to share with you what we did on each dessert, okay? So the first one we did is we got a nice juicy watermelon, and we put it on sticks, and then we cut them into these star shapes, and they're different star sizes, as you could see. And then we put them in the freezer. So if you're looking for a healthy alternative, this is a good alternative. Don't have a fly on me, sorry. This is a good alternative for a frozen watermelon popsicle. So that's a good idea. And then the next thing we did is, and look at my heart dish, don't you love it? It's so cute. Okay, so this, we just got Rice Krispie treats, and we dyed it in the white chocolate and blue and red chocolate with sprinkles, and there's our patriotic little Rice Krispie treat pops. And so that's that, and that goes with those as well. And then this here is semi-healthy if you think about it. It's shaped like a flag. I don't want to do it too much, but, and all that is strawberries, marshmallows, and blueberries. So that is a truly what we love our country, our American flag. And then the next is our whipped cream, our blue cake, and our strawberries layered. And it turned out like that. I love the blue. That's also a pretty blue for, it's not the royal blue, but it's the turquoise blue, my niece. And then with the strawberries in the center, so cute. And last but not least, we made a brownie cake. Okay, so it's brownie on the bottom, cream cheese frosting, and then it has, I cut up strawberries, and I kind of did like a layer of blueberries, more strawberries, and then blueberries in the center. And that's just a lot of fun. So great ideas for the 4th of July. And now let's party!